one coat. It definitely needs more than one, doesn't it? Oh dear. Got 2 coats now, but it does need 3, and I think it's because I've rolled it between my hands now and warmed it up, so hopefully it would be a bit thicker, so this is probably my fault, not the nail polish. Right, I've applied 3 coats now, and I can still see my nail line, but yeah, this is made by Wet n Wild. Something about Wet n Wild, I'd call this weak and watery. It's a nice colour, but oh dear, I think 4 coats would have to, but I don't think I'll be bothered to put 4 coats on. The visible nail line was annoying me, so I've applied another coat on this hand, so that's 4 coats. Sorry this is so dark. I shall have to lighten it with Windows Live Movie Maker for the first part of the review, but and then it makes it a bit grainy, but hopefully, all being well, I will do my usual. Well, as soon as I start recording, we become totally washed out because the sun's gone in outside. Oh dear, oh dear. Like last night, I was recording the process of me after I painted my nails each step with this camera, and then for the final one it said change memory card, the memory card. So with the camera, either the memory card runs out or the batteries in the camera go and say please change battery. No, this was the batteries going, that's right. So I haven't been up long, so it said please change battery, so the batteries went. Oh no, it was the memory card. No, I've got it wrong. The batteries are going at the same time. The batteries are going, but it said change, so the memory card run out, and I need to put some on, upload them onto the computer, and then delete them from there before I can use it. But we're still washed out, so I'll be back, and I'll wait, and then hopefully the sun may come out a bit more, and maybe I've got grey on, maybe it's dark, too dark, and let's put Marga there, she's in yellow, to see if that makes a difference. Well, no, we've got the darkness thing going on because nothing, sometimes, where's the Heston bag? If I put white in front of me, that should, I can't get to it at the moment, I'll be back. Oh, I'm so sorry, there's a look at the nails anyway, and we'll talk about this. I had to put 3 coats on here. Right, I've got the nail polish here with me now. I've had this for a number of years, quite a long time actually. I think it's at least 6 years old. I've never used it before. And it was very sheer. And I was surprised because I watched a video and someone was saying how well these cover, but you know, oh, they could have got away with 1 coat. Well, you certainly couldn't with this. And I put thick coats on. Well, I did show it with with this camera how well a job it did. I don't know, my Canon PowerShot. So the camera I'm using nowadays for the last 3 years is older than the camera I used to use. I used to have a Nikon Coolpix, which was fine until the battery door compartment stopped working, and then the camera itself packed up. And then I had another one which I dropped in the sea after a month, and then I had an Olympus, which only lasted a year, even though it took phenomenally good pictures. But so I've gone back to a really old second-hand one now. But anyhow, back to the nail polish. Let me turn the radio down. And I think I need to put the light on because we haven't got enough light on the scene. Yeah, now I did roll this around in my hand for a long time because some of it had separated, and it's sort of gone together again now. It's mingled and gone milkier looking. I've got some more somewhere. They're in my friend's house. There's another one with 50p written on it because these were obviously from either Poundland or the 99p store way back years ago. Natalia's got her orange theme on now, so are we matching? Oh, I am just so pleased to to come into the room and I can see myself on screen. I'm jumping for joy. You don't realise how much that means to me, to be able to see myself on screen, to see a picture and not a complete white screen. Anyhow, yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is still available. I think you can still buy it from time to time. I forgot to say what it's called. No, I've already put it in the title. Well, you won't see that. Designated Driver is what it's called, which I think is a bit of a silly name, but there we go. So I mucked up my thumb, I gouged out a bit and had to fill it in. But yeah, this hand has got 3 coats now, and this hand has got 2, no, hang on, 4 coats. Tell a lie, I'll get it right in a minute. Scrub that. Natalia, help me here. Marga, come along, girl. Help me out here. Oh my goodness. Come along, little horsies. Glomp, glomp, glomp. Things go wrong, and then my anxiety gets worse, and then I start saying everything wrong because there's 3 coats of this nail polish on this hand. 4 coats on this hand. I did put another one after. I put 4 on this hand because I could still see my nail line and I didn't like it. So if you want to see it, it's different. Like if it's a real jelly effect and I want, say, some of those very see-through clear pink ones which look like a sort of a juicer, and I want to be able to see it, or like those Maybelline jelly ones, that's different. But with this, I didn't want to see my nail line. I wanted it totally opaque, like a sort of orange milkshake, which I don't think I've ever seen an orange milkshake. Or lemon, I suppose. They used to be able to get lime milkshakes and they were lovely, but then they say anything like that citrus, it curdles the milk, so it's difficult for... Yeah, I'm going off on a tangent again. But this is me. I can't help having these afflictions. But yeah, so Spoiled, it's by Wet n Wild, and it's called Designated Driver. And we'll see how it goes on over the week of wear. Whew. Salvador Dali painting. It's like the persistence of memory. Colour schemes. Oh, nice, aren't they? Lovely. I must say I'm very impressed with this nail polish. This is going to be the 2nd week. It's really very good. I found my other bottle of Designated Driver. This is the ones I got from the 99p store. So it's reduced, 50p as you can see. And I believe this is on the daylight setting. So I'm going to have to change it. It's hang on automatic now. So yeah, there we go. So I'm going to just touch this up. I'm going to give it a touch up and make it last for another week. As you can see, that one's chipped badly, but it's done really well. I'm going to have bath time soon, and then we'll do a very brief bath time. Now, for some strange reason, this one, in the one that says reduce 50p, this covers a lot better. Well, it did until I wiped it off. It covers a lot better in one swipe. I think this would cover in 1 coat. Whereas mine took 3, the one out the bottle I've used. Right, I've just covered that chip with 1 coat, and that's quite opaque. Just 1 little dab of the brush. Using this one today, it's got the calming lavender. It's too dark to do bath time, so I'm giving it this up today. I'm having a later bath. This is into the 2nd week. Needs touching up, but really well. This is after a week of wear. Oh no, more than a... mind. More than a week. Hang on. It's more than a week. It's like a week and a half now. It's done really well. Well into its second week. This hand hasn't done so well, but this hand is fine. Second week bath time with this particular nail polish. Second week of designated driver, and it really must come off. This is the second bath time I've done with this same nail polish, same manicure. Oh, we're getting steamed up.